folks, here we are riding down the road. That behind me, that's Mr. Ed and Good Time Charlie. Yeah, I lined up a removal. We're on our way. Well, good morning, everyone. It's first thing in the morning. We've been rolling since around 5:30. Had to go get a little scaffolding at the Happy. Now we've got Mr. Ed and Good Time Charlie in tow. I got a removal that we've set up. I've kind of lined it up. And we're going to go try and get them out of this house. We're on our way back over toward Hammond, Louisiana. And we got bees in a soffit that might possibly go up into a roof, that possibly goes into a wall, and they could possibly even go behind a fireplace. If it goes in the direction besides the soffit, it's going to be difficult, because there's not a lot of freedom we have in this home. Beautiful, beautiful old home built in, I think, 1920. Gorgeous. And we can't do an interior removal because it's in a cedar tongue and groove lined closet. So definitely gonna have our work cut out for us. It's also up in the air to where we've got the scaffolding so we can set that up and do it safely. Off we go. Let's see what we got. It's always an adventure. It's always a good time when we got Mr. Ed involved. And normally that's the only time you ever see me doing removals. I line him up, I call him, he agrees, I confirm, we go. That's how that works. Let's roll. So we're here. We've made it to the home. There are the bees up there in that corner. We've just been inside and checked the hot spot. This is where I came the other day. I found the hot spot in the closet. And was hoping they didn't go too far up, which I don't think they do. But this is the home we're at. Beautiful, beautiful place. This is right across the road from where we did the other Mr. Ed's double removal in July last year. So, and there's the other Mr. Ed, and we did the one right across the street. Remember that? We did two in one day in July.
2 in 1 day.
Show me the camera. Show.
Because you wanted to do that, not me.
But you did it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's. We're not advertising with them. So here, let me show you really quick what we're looking at. You can see it right up there. There's where they're going in. There's an equal hot spot on the inside. And that's right up there in that soffit up there. So we're gonna get busy. We got some scaffolding set up, and then we're gonna open it up and see what we got. All right, here we are under the live oak, and we're getting ready to get started. I got the Mr. Ed man here, and I got Good Time Charlie. We're getting up there. We're going to smoke them. We're going to pop the fascia off, and then we're going to go from there.
Joe, shoot it like out there and this part.
I got you. I got
you. I don't have to tell you what to do.
I got you. I'll try to get the.
But that's how I'm gonna remove it from this way.
Got you. So what you getting ready to do, Mr. Ed?
Well,
we smoked them.
We put a little bit more smoke on them. We got an adjuster and a little hive tool.
There we go.
And I'm gonna start taking off the trim right here.
There it goes. There you go. You got some of his coming too. Some Butler stuff you put on. There it is. That's it right there.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
That's our Wow, look at that wood up in there, how that is.
I'm just curious to see is how far
Yeah, how far does it go back?
this thing is going to go. So we're going to remove all of this stuff and just make it easier for me and Mike to access it.
Now this is the part he's got screwed on.
Well, we're going to take it off.
Right, so we can unscrew that. We should be able to see how far back. I hope they don't go behind the fireplace, but it looks like
they're going up the wall.
They're going up the roof, right?
So, yeah, because that rafter is probably running up against
now,
the side of
the homeowner told me this is about 7 weeks old when she first saw them coming in, so we know they've had 7 weeks to build, and we just hit a giant privet flow out here, so there's probably a good amount of honey in there. But I don't see a lot. But we're going to go up the roof and find out.
Yes, we are. All I got to do is just pry. Give me the hive tool.
Hive tool, got it.
Right there.
That's some pretty big screws.
That's all right, Charlie. We got to leverage. That's all right, Charlie. That's all right, Charlie. That's all right, Charlie.
That's why I didn't hand you my live tool right there.
You know, that's the second one I broke in 3 days.
Yeah, those screws are good screws.
Yeah, they
Do we have a star tip?
yeah. Let's break out a bigger one.
I tried to tell him.
All you needed was a bigger tool, Charlie.
You see, this is what we do. Look at the rot. Yeah, that trim is shot, huh?
Hey, it looks like termite damage in there too.
Water. It's water.
It's water.
Oh, water.
Yeah, from that fascia, that
Yeah.
flashing was leaking. Looks like they put a second piece over it. That's what happened.
So now Mike is going to get busy vacuuming these bees up, and he's going to be using his everything
right.
bee vac on this one.
All right, guys. Good time, Charlie's more than a cameraman today. He's gonna. I said I should have brought a rope. We could have just had you tie everything. See, you're gonna be our gopher guy. So I need my everything vac, and I'm finally getting to use it on a removal.
You mean to tell me I've got to stop doing what I'm doing to go get your vac?
Yes, sir.
Charlie,
Can you believe this?
this is coming out of his part of the
Out
check.
of his, that's right.
You are getting paid for your work today.
All right, folks, here we go. We're gonna get to everything vac. I finally get to use it. I've done a couple swarm sucks, if you want to call it. One y'all saw when I first got it, and then one I didn't video because it was a last minute deal. I was on my way to a meeting, and I had to grab it up under a stand before they built under a stand. So it works great for those swarms. I've used Mr. Ed's across the road at the other Mr. Ed's. I like them. And I get to finally use my own on an actual removal. So here we go. Let me hoist it up here and let these guys get out the way, and we're gonna start sucking up bees, and we're gonna cut some comb and do what we gotta do. All right, so we've got her opened up. We started vacuuming. As you can see, she said about 7 weeks they were here, so as we can tell, it's all white comb. It's very new. All that brood is new. Hopefully there's no dark stuff back there, but they began to migrate around here, but you can't really see with that light. If you look back there, it stops at that drywall, and then back in this hole here, you can see the comb is back in there. It's the end of it. So hopefully,
Oh, there's the queen, Mike.
yeah, he's playing games now. And that's it. Hopefully we can get this cut out of here. It won't be as hard as we were thinking, but you know, you never know until you get back there, because we might get back there and it goes around the back of the fireplace. That hole.
Bye.
Where you at, Charlie?
I'm right here.
You need the light?
No, go ahead.
No queen here. I got it. Let him out. There she is. Here she is, Mike.
I got her. Right here, Mike.
All right.
Mike, where are you?
Get me out of the way of my camera. Woo, Mr. Ed spotted her, and we caught her. What do you say, Mr. Ed?
Thank you, Jesus. Woo!
All downhill from here.
You right.
Good eye. All right, we're vacuuming now. All right, we got the queen. Cut the She was on what, the fourth comb or so.
Something like that.
And she's out, so all downhill from here. I think I got her on the other camera, but anyway, we got her. She's in the cage. Jeff found her, I grabbed her up, threw her in the cage, and we're done. Now we just got to vacuum and cut comb. We're good. It's all downhill from here, is that right?
Yeah, man, this piece of cake, piece of cake.
It's all vacuuming from here. Thank you, Lord. Oh, so glad we saw her because there's cracks and crevices. I'm at that weird point where it's too tall but it's too short. Here we go. Yeah, I missed that point. Let's see. See, the problem is it's way up north now.
You need this?
That's good right there. Hold what you got. On a nail. Pull it. Pull it to me some. Let's see.
That's good.
It's not. There we go.
I got it.
I got it.
Mike, the scaffolding made this job.
Game changer, Jeff. Game changer. You gotta have it.
Yep. You don't want to use it, but you needed it if you need
I'll call
it.
it in a minute for this.
I mean, this worked perfect.
Talk to me.
I gotta admit, world famous Mike Berry, for not a really official bee wrangler, he really did a good job cutting that comb out of there. Of course, now I was right behind him, coaching him the whole entire way.
You were nagging me. You weren't coaching me.
So he wasn't like on his own, but
He was nagging me.
I will say he did a good job. Now we do have a few more bees.
All right, he's doing the honey bandit now. I left him up there. My knees are hurting. He's got my vacuum. He's got the honey bandit. He's going to run the residuals out. Of course, our queen, we have her. And there they go. So these bees are going to go down the road to someone that just lost a few hives. What we have here is, this is their baby. See the larvae? Okay, that's all brood. There's larvae and eggs in here that the queen has laid. So what we'll do is we go in and we put it back in the comb for them. So, and how light colored it is tells you that it's still a pretty new colony.
Okay. And you think they were just frantically building this, huh? 7 weeks, huh?
Yeah, this is it's about, like you said, it's a good 7-week hive. Then you have this. That's pure honey right there.
Oh, I see.
So we'll put that in your little bowl there.
I'm telling you, that is, my mother used to always buy beeswax candles because she would do the needle point. She had to like be able to thread the needle and stuff. And,
Right.
And she liked the way they burned.
Yeah, they're cleaner burning. You
Yeah.
know, it's natural. All right, that Hive Butler worked good. I like this. I transport my frames. I'm not going to put the brood in here. Normally I would just go ahead and put the brood in here, but they're going to be having to sit for a little while, so I want to keep them warm in the box. But I'm going to use that Hive Butler on these removals for storing my brood in normally when it's going to be a quick transfer and I'm using the everything back. I can actually dump them all in here if I want. Show y'all what I'm going to do. Alrighty, folks. I have a ribbon at the location of where I'm going to put these bees. I am giving these bees to somebody that needs bees. So let's put them away. I got a broken tripod, a broken camera, a broken microphone. So I got this thing just kind of very gingerly positioned on some sort of stand. So if it falls, I don't know what to say. Horseshoff tore it up. Horseshoff kicked my camera off the scaffolding. We have lids, we have everything we need. Now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be an interesting way to do it. So, this is where it's gonna go. I'm just gonna put the bottom board there for now. Our queen is still good. I am gonna put a veil on in case they're irritated. Let me show you how we're gonna work this. So we need her boxes. And here's the key to this whole thing, this right here. Put that on here, like so. It's gonna be how we crawl them back up in here. Now, she only has mediums. She'll straighten this out later with her deeps. She's gotta get her deeps from her storage unit. We're gonna put 2 mediums on there and put deep frames of comb in here. The brood that we saved. I'm gonna put their brood in here. All their brood is rubber banded in. She's gonna need to feed them, or actually we have a tallow flow coming, but it probably wouldn't hurt to feed them. We got 5 frames of brood from these bees. That's real good. Very pleased with that. Look at that one. Nice. It's not the most beautiful brood, but so here's how we're going to work this. Take this off. I'm going to let my queen go. I'm going to center these up and she can fill them later. Actually, I'll give her some deep frames for the sides. They started drawing these. Here's how we're going to do this, folks. So, we're going to real quickly shake them down. Pull the lid off. You can see them heading up. We'll put this on. That should bring them right up to their brood. I'm going to let this queen go and put a lid on. They do need an entrance at the bottom, so I'm going to prop a stick under here. Let's let our queen go. There she went. She went down in there. I'm going to put a lid on it. Okay, so what I did, I need to put a block on here just to make sure so don't flip over, but she's gonna give me this bucket back tonight. I wanna force them up into the box, onto the brood. So I think we're good. That little board's gonna work good. These bees are about to eat me up, but I'm gonna get a block on there just to make sure we're safe, and she can transfer that this evening. Anyway, there you go. I let the queen go. She's in there. There's comb in there for them to hang out on. I think she needs to feed them. At least kind of let them store an initial amount of nectar or sugar syrup. We got to go ahead and just give them a little bit of feed to get them rolling, and then I think they'll be fine for the tallow flow. It'll be good for them. So I had to move away real quick. They were getting a little irate. They're getting accustomed to the box. Yeah, maybe a few of them remembered the vacuum experience and they got after me, but nonetheless, I think they'll be fine. I'm gonna weigh that thing down a little bit. I think at least a half a gallon of feed for that. It's not huge, Connie. 2 quarts would be good. A quart today or tomorrow, maybe a quart Monday or Tuesday, and then they'll be good to go. Tallow will start up soon anyway, and they'll gather what they need. She's got some frames she can give them from the freezer so they can store it, and that should be good for them. Shoot, they got 5 frames of their own brood in there, so as long as it didn't chill, which I don't think it did. It was kind of cool this morning, so I put them in that wooden box, but think about it, I probably should have put them in that Hive Butler because the sun would have kept it warm. That Hive Butler is really neat. I like that thing. I had them in there at first and I moved them to the wooden box, but that thing is so nice. You could even go as far as to dump the bees in there. It's got a vented lid or a solid lid. Put the vented lid on and dump them in, they'd have been fine. So anyway, we'll call that a success. Queen's in there, brood's in there, the vacuum is there so they can go up into the brood. They've got an entrance. Hopefully they begin to use it and get oriented. That's what they're doing right now. Get them some feed, get them settled. She can basically take that box off of mine, and she can put her deep box on. She can shake the vacuum in, drop everything to the bottom board, bring me my bucket back, and we're all set to go. Well, folks, it was a good one. We enjoyed it, had a good time, had the most beautiful weather for it this time of year. It was great, and it went pretty well. It went pretty well. Queen on the 2nd or 3rd comb, that was awesome. Got her in the cage. Hey, it's all downhill from there. Appreciate Mr. Ed coming over, giving a hand, him and Good Time Charlie. And whoa, what a wonderful day. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna let y'all go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this adventure. I appreciate all you guys' support. Always, always do. It's Barry's Best Honey. I'm Mike, and I do bees. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and may God bless you. We'll see y'all later.